Hi, I'm Mrs Pilkington. I'm early years and Key Stage 1 lead here at Bisley and also assistant head. I just wanted to come along today and talk to you a little bit about how you can support your child with reading in the nursery. Now, at that young age, the most important thing that you can do for a child in their journey towards becoming a good reader is to immerse them in books. So books of all sorts, wonderful stories, picture books, information books, magazines, comics, anything where they're interested and wanting to share that kind of reading experience with you will be of value. At this stage, obviously, you are going to be doing most of the reading, and we wouldn't expect children in nursery to be learning letter sounds and words and reading as we see it until they're a bit older. However, if a child hasn't been immersed in all those sorts of stories and being read to before they start to try and read, they won't find it as easy when they actually come to start that journey. So sharing a book with your child is one of the most valuable things you can do. And it's really about making that experience as enjoyable and as comfy and as interesting and fun as you can. So even if you're feeling exhausted after a long day at work, if you can sort of create that world of wonder and excitement for children when you read some of their favourite books together, that can be lovely. So a good way to do that is to, really kind of make sure your voice sounds enthusiastic as you're reading, make sure you sound excited by the books that you're reading, and making sure that you do what we call wondering aloud. So as you read a book, say, oh, I wonder if that's ever happened to you, or do you remember when we did something like that together, or I wonder what he's going to do next. So it's about reading, not just delivering the words on the page, but becoming real to them and becoming part of their lives and linking it to their experiences. And that is so important in nursery. As your child does get towards the end of their preschool year of nursery, when they're about to move up into reception, we do start to learn the sounds and the letters that the children will need to know for reading. We do this very gradually, and we do it in a very play-based way so that your child won't even realise that they're starting to learn. But it's no harm at all in pointing out any letters and sounds that you hear in the environment. So if you think that all reading is made up of different sounds, if you're not very good at hearing different sounds or discriminating them, as we call them, when you come to read, you're going to find that quite tricky. So the first sort of stage in sound play is to be thinking about any sounds at all. So that can be playing games with animal noises. That can be playing games like when you hide under a rug and shake a little tambourine or your bunch of keys and seeing if the child can pick out that sound. That can be playing rhyming words together. So when you're reading lots of rhyming books like Julia Donaldson and that sort of thing, to be pointing out, oh, the cat and the mat, they sound the same, they rhyme. Can you think of another word? Cat, mat, bat, pat. So it's all that kind of thinking aloud and modelling your interest in the book and in the way the word sounds that really helps. Then as they kind of start to develop that sound awareness, it's a really good idea to start pointing out the sounds that are kind of relevant to them. So if your child was called, I don't know, Daisy, you might start to say, oh, there's a da-da for Daisy, oh, da-da for dog and da-da-da for daddy. So you'd start to make those links. It's all about fun and it's all about playing in nursery. So we don't panic about them learning all the letters and the sounds, but we just start to give them that early awareness. I hope that's helped to give you some ideas on how to support your child. The biggest message I can give you is that reading together and actually just talking together, even if you're not really reading a book together, just talking about your day and enjoying learning to kind of hear each other, to listen to each other, to speak with each other is the best precursor you can give them to being a successful reader. I'm also going to share some videos of children in the nursery sharing stories with myself, just so you can see that really when you're sharing a book, there isn't really anything that you can do wrong. As long as you're showing interest in the child and you're feeding that fascination that they can have with stories and words, you'll be helping them. So I'll put that on as well for you to have a look at, and I hope that's helped. Take care, bye.